Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello, dear students. How are you? Hope you are fine. I am also fine. Dear students, in the previous class, you have learned Unit 3, Lesson 5 about Independence Day. Dear students, today I am going to teach you a very important lesson of English for today. Okay, dear students, now open at pages 65 of your EFT. Here in your book there is a picture. Look at the picture and think about the picture for some time. Okay, dear students, you have looked at the picture and thought about the picture for some times. Do you think what can you see in the picture? Yes, I know you can see the picture of some fishes. Where do they live? You know they live in rivers, lakes and seas. Okay, dear students, tell me what is the topic of our today's lesson? Yes, of course, you know our today's topic is lesson 4, putting our fish in hot water. Okay, dear students, now read the text attentively and carefully, because after reading you have to do a task. What is the task? The task is identify the difficult words. Okay, dear students, now read the text. Fish population is in serious danger from global warming. Climate change is increasing the water temperature in rivers, lakes and seas. This means there is less food and oxygen available for fish. It also means the fish may not grow fully and may have fewer offsprings. Some fishes will become extinct if temperature rise even by 1 or 2 degrees Celsius. Okay, dear students, climate change increases the pressure on fish population. Fishes are one of the world's most valuable biological assets. 40% of people in the world eat fish as their main source of protein. If we fail to reduce greenhouse gas emission, we will increase the pressure on fish. As a result, people who depend on fish will suffer from hunger and poverty. Dear students, global warming is a serious danger to fish population, you know, and it is increasing the water temperature. It causes food deficiency and oxygen. It does not help to grow fishes fully. So, some fishes will be destroyed very soon. Okay, dear students, you have read the text and you know 40% of people of our country depend on fishes for their livelihood and their main source of protein. So, if the fishes will become extinct, the people will suffer from poverty and hunger. Okay, dear students, have you read the text? And of course, there are some difficult words. What are the words? I have already uttered one, that is global. Can you guess the meaning of global? You know, global means worldly. Okay, dear students, look at the board. Global means worldly. Dear students, now write it in your exercise book, because after vacation you will go to school and you will give to your English teacher for checking. Okay, dear students, another word is lakes. Okay, dear students, can you guess the meaning? Yes, lakes means a large water body. Surrounded by land. Okay, dear students, another word is offsprings. Have you seen the word in the text? I think you have seen the word in the text. Can you guess the meaning? Okay, first I am telling you a sentence, then you have to guess the meaning, because it is a new word, offspring. So, my sentence is Mr. Karim has some children. Okay, dear students, now can you guess the meaning? Yes, offspring means children. Now you can make another sentence, because I have already told you a sentence, and write it in your exercise book. Okay, dear students, another word is reduce. Can you guess the meanings? Yes, reduce mean decrease. Can you make a sentence? Yes, your sentence may be the temperature will not decrease very soon. Okay, dear students, copy it in your exercise book. Okay, dear students, another word is poverty. Can you guess the meaning of poverty? Yes, poverty means need. Okay, dear students, poverty means need. Okay, dear students, these are the difficult words that you face to read the text. Now it will be easy for you to understand the text easily. Okay, dear students, now read the text again, and after reading the text you have to do a task. What is the task? The task is to identify the true false statement. And if the statement is false, you have to give the correct information. Okay, dear students, have you read the text? Yes, you have read the text. So let's try. Come to the question number 1. Okay, dear students, here global warming will kill all the fishes within 10 years. The statement is false. The correct information will be global warming will destroy the number of fishes. Okay, dear students, now come to the question number 2. Some fishes cannot reproduce if the water is too warm. The statement is true. Okay, dear students, now come to the question number 3. A 2 degrees Celsius rise in temperature will make some species extinct. The statement is true. Okay, dear students, now come to the question number 4. Fishes are valuable economic investment. The statement is false. The correct information will be fishes are the most valuable biological assets. Okay, dear students, now come to the question number 5. Nearly 14% of people depend on fish for their basic food needs. The statement is false. The correct information will be nearly 40% of people depend on fish for their basic food needs. Okay, dear students, now come to the question number 6. People will suffer a lot if greater pressure is put on fish. The statement is true. Okay, dear students, now we are at the end of the class, and now I am going to give you a homework. Okay, dear students, what is the homework? The homework is, look at the board. I think you are a nature lover. So now write a letter. To the to the organizer. Organizer of the natural climate sense conference in Bangladesh. About how global warming is changing your environment. Okay, dear students, thank you all.